E aí, galera? E aí, Pedrão Games? Pedrão. Yeah. Então, vamos lá, né, galera? Ai, que delícia. Ai, doutora. Ai, doutora. Então vamos lá pro jogo. Beleza, Pedrão. Vai lá. Meu Deus. Olha lá, munição, munição. O que é munição? Meu amigo não atende.
Bolinha de golfe. Bem, acho que devo deixar isso para lá. Mas não vou!
Agora eu vou enfrentar o Vulcan Rave, bolinha de golfe. Laser Shock. É Lazier, eu acho que é.
Estas mais de mesa. Aqui do lado, Pederneiras. Aqui, por exemplo, tem... Ai, ai.
Aqui do lado Pederneiras. Aqui essas mais de mesa. Aqui do lado Pederneiras. Quem não deixar o like já sabe, né?
Ai, que delícia, doutora! Ai, doutora! Ai, doutora! Ai, doutora! Caralho!
E cena, sempre fazendo a gente rir. Eita, cena, é ali.
E o seu anúncio?
E o seu anúncio?
¡Qué ótimo! La señorita José es refinada.
Se eu sou refinada, eu sou uma dama. Agora ela vai embora. Estarei aí no segundo. Tchauzinho.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI
E aí, Iago, salve! Agora esse boss vai ser chato.
Mei-Ling, how...
Good luck. What's up, Snake?
Fica vírus.
This is the end of the road for you. Listen. How dare you kill my friends? Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed.
Todos os chefões é assim, eu vou te matar, vou acabar com sua raça. Aí morre.
You were the one in the M1 tank. Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were
eu sou viado, eu sou tudo, né? Se ela é tão mulher assim, ela segura o homem dela. Porque se encontrar o homem dela, tá doida, vai ter.
Nossa, pegou mesmo assim. Calma aí, gente. Nossa, pegou do mesmo jeito, velho. Véi, não pega. Nossa, pegou de um jeito. Nossa, velho. Matei. Hoje é semana de memes. Ah, quero saber desse puto, não.
Snake, it's me. Master. It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
Semaninha memes, Heitor. Filha da puta. Só o Pedrão tá comentando. Vou deixar o like, hein, galera. Que eu chegar hoje aos 20 likes. Me ajudem aí, galera. Me ajuda a chegar aos 20 likes. Por favor, por favor. Essa musiquinha é doida, hein?
Naomi was next.
Help me, Leon! Help! Leon! Help! Leon! Leon!
Coitado do Leon mesmo, tem que aguentar essa merda. Essa Ashley.
Snake, I did it! You got past security? Bingo!
Ai, que conversaiada chata.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Jonathan, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is locked in China. I'm sure Mr. Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why?
Bem,
There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Oh, guys!
Oh, guys!
To cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye? It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bug shit.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Galukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We can still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
What's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads.
Os caras, você quer saber de lançar bomba nos outros?
The world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Os caras querem lançar bomba no jogo.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can also
Oh,
be
yeah,
used
Zay.
to input the detonation
Mito.
codes. You see, if you insert the keys.
Ai, tá bom, já tem tanta conversa esse jogo, nossa.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake. Who's that? Damn!
The key fell on the drainage ditch.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Olha o Pedrão só postando. Cadê o pessoal? Só tá o Pedro falando no chat. Cadê essa galera? Nossa, tem que pegar o palquinho. Palquinho. Ai, pai, pai. Só tá você falando no chat. O Pedrão, o pessoal não quer conversar não. O pessoal não quer conversar comigo.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Ó, 6 pessoas, ó, vocês gostam de Metal Gear, hein? 6 pessoas, Vitor. O jogo bugou, velho. Bugou? Nossa, tem um bug cabuloso aqui. Não. Ele entrou em outro mapa sem eu entrar no negócio. E aí, André Luiz? Olha o André Luiz aí, esse jogo aqui é muito foda, né, Vitor? A galera tá tudo na moita, Vitor. Tá prestes a zerar, já tá no final. Deixar o jogo aí, porque eu tenho que congelar o cartão.
Tem que ficar aberto, pai, senão é moca, de noite que tem que ficar fora. Tá feio,
What is it, Snake?
Hoje é 28. Amanhã é 24. Mas não, pô, eu não sei o que é isso, cara.
Ah, a pessoa chegar e falar, se inscreva no meu canal, que isso que tem, eu vou fazer isso. Ó, 7 pessoas. Obrigado aí a todo mundo que tá assistindo. Essa música é muito foda. Entendeu? A pessoa fica divulgando o canal dela no seu no chat do seu canal. 20 likes eu faço um sorteio de moedinha de patinho, hein? O Yas sempre deixa o like, o Yas é mito. Mito do R4. Nossa, Yas aí, eu joguei do R4. Nossa. Tava tão animado com o R4, mas aquela palhaçada de ficar morrendo toda hora me desanimou pra usar no R4. O Yas sabe que eu tô passando com aquele desafio da handcam. E foi, Mike? O que foi, seu bebezão? Último cartão para enfrentar o Metal Gear. Último cartão, agora o vermelho. Vou deixar o cartão vermelho com a temperatura. Deixa eu pegar o café aqui. Da Globo, né? Ah, entendi. Esse cara é um petista, mas ele é bacana. Ele é que é petista. Né, mãe, né, Maquizinho? Ih, peguei o café, agora tá tudo certo.
It's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye.
Peguei já.
Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Treinar artes marciais. Hã? É. Olha o soquinho dele, Pedrão. Tomando cafezinho Games. Metal Café Games. Olha a pirueta doida, olha a pirueta doida. Olha a pirueta doida. Ver se tem munição por aqui. Muita munição de farmácia. Ah, não vou falar de política não, Pedro. Quer falar sobre isso não? Beleza? É melhor. Não vou falar disso não, que isso aí... O foco do canal não é esse estranho, entendeu? Esse bosta aí não desce. É, tô falando com você. É o começo, só o começo. Metal Gear, né, Vitor? E eu vou trazer o 4, o 2, o 3. Você tá com saudade? Vamos falar da nova TechPix, a fumadora mais vendida do Brasil. Poxa, que aquela cana é volta. Olha lá. Nossa, eu vou trazer R4 depois. Vocês gostam de R4, né? Vocês sem vergonha, vocês gostam de R4. Ah, eu gosto de R4, mas tem vezes que irrita, né? Tem uns desafios que eu arrumo pra fazer que eu vou te falar só pra me encher a paciência. Olha lá o tanto de emo, cuidado, você vai levar a silence do bot. Vem cá comigo, vem cá bonitinho.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name.
Eu também fiz muito
my
isso.
parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right.
Ah, mulher.
I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Só porque ela sofreu na infância.
I was
Olha
found
como
in
é que é
Rhodesia sometime
o
in the
pessoal
80s.
que é mal.
Dirty little
Ah, sofri
orphan.
na infância, vou ajudar uns caras a lançar míssil nuclear nos outros.
Yes.
Pessoa
Rhodesia was
revoltada.
owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother, and him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Ah, e por causa disso ela vai matar as pessoas inocentes.
We survived that hill together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my
Ah, mulher, você fala demais. Não, quer saber não. Vamos embora. Tem que zerar esse negócio ainda hoje.
Bolinha de golfe. Beh, acho che devo deixare isso pra lá. Ma não vou!
Ah.
Esse rapaz que tá aí. Olha, tá aí. Meu Deus do céu. Nossa, aqui. Acabou de matar. Meu Deus do céu, Berg.
Meu Deus do céu, Berg. Aqui, Berg. Aqui, Berg.
O outro tá à nossa frente, meu Deus.
Stop that now. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Vamos lá, cara. Vamos lá, vamos arrebentar tudo. Zeramos, já. Agora sim, vamos dar um jeito desse Metal Gear. Não deixar esse Metal Gear virar no oco. Nossa. Não, ainda não. O negócio, ele não desativa, ele ativa o Metal Gear.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude.
Olha só.
Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
E aí, senhor, revisou 4 mito aí, ó.
The launch preparations are complete. Once the
Salve, senhor, revisou 4, o Iago também tá aí.
The White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to
me, dear brother.
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Ligar pro Otacon pra resolver esse pepino aí pra mim.
That's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Vai, Otacon, me tira dessa merda.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Agora vai enfrentar o robozão. Safado. Agora essa é a batalha final dos deuses.
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi
Tô
was
zerando,
working
Pedrão.
for the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation.
Olha
but
só.
no one knows how or why.
O cara apontou todas as coisas nele.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge!
Olha, vai se
You
vingar.
understand me, brother? You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah. Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving. How do I stop it?
E agora vai enfrentar o robozão. Essa cena é chique. Eu tô vendo como é que o... Olha lá, vai agora enfrentar o robô. O Snake vai derrotar um robô gigante de guerra. É só coisa de jogo, né? Snake é Snake, né, velho?
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is cheer you on.
Agora eu vou meter a bala nesse bosta. É tranquilo enfrentar ele, mas tem que tomar cuidado. Olha que chique essa batalha. Vamos aí, gente. Arrebentei ele. Não, eu vou jogar outro jogo. Acho que eu vou jogar um R4 depois desse aqui. Oh, ele vai segurar a pata do bicho, cara, ele é foda.
Why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it. There you are. We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Ah, cortou o bracinho.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we Impressive. Can you really shoot?
In front of you, I can finally die. It's no good. I can't do it. I was
Ele não consegue atirar o Snake.
neither truly alive nor truly
Can't do it.
and undying no good. I can't do it. I can't do it. But soon it will finally end. It's no good. I can't do it.
Coitado, cara.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at.
Bebo Shrek Super Saiyajin.
For what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself.
O cara só conversa. Nossa, pegou.
Quando eu falo isso, eu sou louco. Eu sou louco. Não, eu sou louco. Eu tô louco. Não, eu não tô louco. Eu não tô louco.
E aí, Diegão, salve 9 pessoas, obrigado, gente. Vocês gostam desse jogo, hein? Ah, filha da puta. Ah, já morreu.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Ah, destruiu um robôzão. Tá vendo? O cara é só conversa, velho. Sem limites não é bom.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired.
Nossa, o cara é doido mesmo, cabeça.
Oh, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Tô entendendo tudo que ele tá hablando.
For warriors such as
Ele só fala besteira esse Liquid.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born.
Nossa, Deus.
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital.
Mano, esse gosta de ser uma resenha.
The mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Ele gosta de falar, contar a história de vida dele, contar o que aconteceu.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were
the genome soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991.
Ah não, eu quero lutar logo.
Have you ever heard of the...
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
to bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Foxdie. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
Que? Não entendi.
If you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the...
Ah, talvez... Ah, você fica vendo e... Tá, quero meter o choco nesse cara. Eu tô cansado já desse cara.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. How about you, Snake?
Is everything...
Vamos lá, meteu um soco nesse cara. Eu esqueci naquele loop. Ah.
What's wrong, Snake?
Aí, pá. Deixa eu ver aqui. Cai, cara, vai, morre logo. Ah, morreu. O quê?
É nessa, ele está se tornando rancor do braço.
Ah, é? Tá bem agora?
Tá bem, ele não tá bem não, ele tinha que ter internado.
Não, e agora?
Desse tamanho do meu avô, cuidado.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive.
Aí, final feliz.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too.
É, porque eu escolhi aquela. Eu sobrevivi à tortura. Eu apertei bolinha na tortura. Resisti à tortura, aí ela sobrevive. Se você apertar select na tortura, ela morre. Entendeu? Você pode escolher o destino dela.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something.
Ah, eles vão ficar conversando com a bomba nuclear caindo aí.
There was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held
Tá
on.
bom, vamos zerar esse trem, né?
Snake.
Let's get the hell out.
Snakes, não tem que bater papo, tem que fugir do lugar.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Não, tem que ter mais gente comentando.
All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Snake, hold on.
Vou ver se tiver gente pra participar, eu faço.
We'll never make it. Snake. Okay, Snake, let's go. We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. You did it, Snake.
O cara sobreviveu ainda, olha lá. Minha, safado. Meu Deus, não pega. Ah, agora ele vai morrer com Fox Die. Fiz ele! A gente já cena final, né, galera? O cara é ruim mesmo, nada mata o cara. Explodiu o robô com ele lá dentro e não morreu. Caiu da altura e não morreu. Ainda pegou o carro e foi atirar no dele.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
E aí, lá na zona?
Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
Eu não sei jogar Outbreak lá sozinho. E aí, Ryan Silva? Agora ele morreu, velho.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone?
Nossa, todo mundo
the air raid and the nuclear strike.
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks.
Mais ou menos, né, cara?
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my
Eu
face.
queria jogar com a Lazão no Watch
No
Dogs.
danger of that. You two officially died after your jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit
Todos os
sometime.
jogos que eu mando você jogar, você nem joga. Mas você me pede coisa que eu não sei jogar.
Just
Do Life in Hell 2004, não sei jogar.
about Fox Die.
Outbreak, não sei jogar. Eu só joguei Outbreak no canal
What about me?
porque tinha ajuda dos Life in DK. Eu não sei jogar o Outbreak, eu sou uma marata tonta.
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her
O
right
Bully
now.
eu não tava a fim de jogar.
switching
Vamos
over to
lá,
Naomi.
vamos lá.
Snake, it's me.
Fica triste não, Lazona. Eu vou aí te dar um beijinho, tá?
I'm sorry.
Vou aí te dar um
But he had
beijinho e você
one
vai ser
last
calmo.
message he wanted to say to you.
He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Ah, que
Frankie
saco.
said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
Ah, nossa, não pede essa
Brother
coisa.
just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe now he's
Eu
finally found
comprei
some
um monte de
peace.
jogo e não joguei, velho.
He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost.
Pois é, Lazona pediu cada jogo difícil. O bully de todos, o bully é o mais tranquilo. Fica triste não, Lazona, fica triste não. Um dia eu vou tomar coragem e vou jogar.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Ah, ele vai viver a vida de herói.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life.
Lázaro, você tá aí, Lázaro?
I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them.
Eu tenho que jogar o jogo quando você tá com vontade. Se você tá sem vontade de jogar o jogo, não dá certo. Eu não tô com vontade de jogar esse jogo. Coincidentemente, os jogos que a Lázaro me falou, eu não tô com vontade de jogar. Ela pediu bully, ela pediu até Resident 4 Life in Hell, velho. Nossa, não gosta de mim não. Eu vejo o inferno.
Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important.
Meu Deus, é só Gelsimar que consegue. Gelsimar é pra cima que consegue jogar estranho, eu não consigo não.
Don't you think, Snake?
Os bichos têm HP gigante, nem.
I'm going to choose life too.
Eu desanimei de instalar o Life in Hell. Ô caramba.
From here on, I'm going to just live.
Oi, tô.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
Tô.
Living is a link to the future.
Queria que o videogame chegasse logo, velho.
That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other.
Tá na hora da Amanda dar atenção pra Lua.
That's how we can change the world.
A sua coelha, sua filha.
Calma, Lola, já tá junto, minha filha.
The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Patão, você é o rei dos patônicos. Patônicos. Joga mercenário, ai. Mercenário? Gente, eu não consigo jogar um jogo que eu não tô com vontade. Eu tô sendo honesto. Eu não consigo jogar um jogo que eu não tô com vontade. Mas se eu vou jogar um bully agora, eu não tô com vontade de jogar. Não vai ficar ruim. Tô com vontade de jogar Metal Gear. Tô com vontade de jogar Metal Gear, tá?
Until today, I've lived only
E
for myself.
mercenário eu já zerei. Não já abri a.
Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just
Deixa eu fazer cair na coelha.
That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written in my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
Eu faço carinho.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So, where to, Dave?
Sacoela.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find
Vamos pular então. Acho que eu vou jogar um R4 em Lalazona. O que você acha, Lalazona? Um R4 dá pra me jogar. Fazer um desafio mais tranquilo. Olá, aquela que gravando.
Ela foi lá com o beijinho na mão, ela a saudade dela, olha isso.
Olha só. O bichinho foi criado com amor, né, pai?
Olha isso. Como ela gosta da Amanda. Ela sabe, ela gosta de todos nós. Mas ela é apaixonada pela mãe. Nossa.
Todo dia ela bate na porta pra falar sobre a mãe.
Se a Amanda não chega aqui, ela fica muito.
Preste atenção lá. Tem gente que ela só quer atenção da bola.
Aqui, ó, seu lugar, né? Seu lugar. Aqui, ó, Pedrinho, vai, irmão. Você só chega na hora errada. Vai.
Coitado do Pedrinho.
O negócio dele é a dama de tudo. Ele tem que se prometer nos assuntos que não deve ter.
Tô pulando.
Você tá seu jeito, tá, mãe?
Encerra essa live e abre outra. É isso que eu vou fazer. Eu não ficar misturando um jogo, não dá.
Que gracinha. Ô, tio, você tá perdendo, tio. Você tá perdendo aqui a loginha quebrada. Ah, você perdeu aqui. Nossa senhora, se eu subir no sofá, ficou do lado da nossa do carinho. Ela gostou do beijinho. Só que ela foi porque subiu assim no colo da Amanda, deu um beijinho.
E aí, senhor R4, zerei esse jogão. Esse jogo aqui é muito bom, né? Nossa. Senhor R4, o rei do R4. Eu vou comer, gente, e depois eu abro outra live. Tá vendo? A tia ama, ela ama você, meu Deus. O chato desse jogo é ter que ser obrigado a ver os créditos. Tirando isso, o jogo é perfeito. Tá jantando, Pedrão? Olha. Tá no banheiro, né? Hora de ir no banheiro.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Vai terminar quando o jogo decidir que deve terminar. Esse jogo é desse jeito, velho. É muito falatório, muita cena nesse jogo. O jogo que tem menos cena é o 5. Mas o de 1 a 4, velho, só cena. Só cena. Do Metal Gear, desse aqui ao 4, no 4 é pior ainda. Quando eu trazer o 4 em live, quando o dia que tiver aqui, eu vou trazer o 4 em live, vocês vão ver. É cena o tempo todo, é mais cena do que jogo às vezes.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Deixa o filme cair.
Deixa eu ver qual que foi. O meu. Usei 29 ratios. Nossa, foi horrível. Leopard. Tirar rank Big Boss é. Tem que jogar no extremo pra jogar tirar rank Big Boss. Infelizmente.
Duas vezes falhou.
Acabou. Quantos likes a gente teve aí, galera?
barriguda.
Coitada da Lourinha, chamar de barriguda essa bebezona.
Deixa uma bola.
É, tá uma bola mesmo, pior que é mesmo.
Deixa uma bolinha. Ó! Tá doida?
E ela vem na mão, que coisa mais linda.
Botar.
Que bonitinho o amor que ela tem pela Amanda. 7 likes, vamos deixar um like aí, galera. Tem que deixar um like, galera.
Ela não gosta.
Deixa na bundinha dela, tá louco.
Daqui a pouco, gente, eu vou abrir Record. Vou comer aqui e já abro.
Mãos ao alto.
Então falou, galera. Daqui a pouco a gente se vê de novo.
Para.
Nem vi você zerando. Pois é, André. Eu zerei aqui. Zerado, zeradinho. Vamos lá. Vamos finalizar a live com uma coisa maravilhosa, né? Falou. Eu vou abrir o R4 daqui a pouco.
Ai, que delícia, doutora! Ai, doutora! Ai, doutora! Ai, doutora! Caralho!
Vai encerrar com chave de ouro.
Vai ficar-